Yeah, are you having any fun? Are you having any fun?
Welcome back to Vlogmas day 14. I just got home from work and today we're gonna have a little chit chat. I don't have anything planned for today, so I figured why not do what I used to do when I used to sit in my corner and just talk to you guys about things. That's what I'm doing today. I've come to a realization over the last few weeks, and that's that I'm not me anymore. I feel like I've been saying that for a while, that like I was going through an identity crisis and I don't really know who I am. But I realized it the other day, literally in my fiance's car. So I get car sick. It's just a fact. So a lot of the time when I'm in the car, I'll have earbuds in, because for some reason having earbuds in and music playing, car sick has to do with like the inner ear imbalance, and having them in and having music that I can focus on distracts my brain, so it helps me with being car sick. I know, it sounds really weird. I promise it actually works. I don't understand the science behind it, but it works. But so I have my earbuds in, and I'm listening to my Spotify Wrapped, just having it on shuffle. And it gets to a song that I just want to sing along to. I want to vibe and sing along and dance along, and I don't. And I guess that's when I realized how much I've dimmed my sparkle, dimmed my shine, dimmed my own light. I'm not blaming my fiance for this. I would like that known. But I feel like I'm not my full self anymore. I am a muted version of myself. I don't let my personality come through like that. I used to be the type that loved to, when being the passenger princess, crank up the volume in the car, dance along, sing along, do a full performance as a passenger princess. The last time I sang along to a song in the car was Girls' Night with Casey. Literally, I only sing along in the car with either Casey or Kelsey now. And even then, it's not screaming at the top of my lungs like it used to be. It's not a full performance anymore. I'm sure that y'all have noticed, I used to have Dylan over every day. I, outside of work, see Dylan maybe once a month now. Dylan and I used to go on adventures, and we do the same thing, full performances in his car. And I see him outside of work once a month. I feel like, again, I'm not blaming my fiance, it's growing up. Growing up, I became a more muted version of myself. I don't go out to parties anymore. I wish I did. I miss those friends. I miss being with my friends all the time. But now that I have my own place with my fiance, it feels like after work, we are so drained, we just come home and we zone out until the next day. Maybe I'm this more muted version of myself because I'm burnt out, which honestly probably is fully what it is. But I miss the old me. I feel like growing up and having our own space, part of the reason that Dylan's not over all the time, by the way, is I used to live like 2 streets over from him. Now I don't live that close to him anymore. So like, that's not shade. I'm not a, minute and a half walk from his house anymore. So like, that, no shade. I'm just not walking distance to him anymore. And if it's like 11:30 at night and you can't sleep and you want Taco Bell, you're not gonna call your friend that lives on the opposite side of the city. You're gonna call your friend that lives like a minute and a half from you to be like, hey, get in the car, let's go get Taco Bell. But also, I live with my fiance now. For someone to call me at 11:30 at night and say, hey, let's go get Taco Bell, it's not the same when I'm already in bed next to my already sleeping fiance. I feel like I haven't been prioritizing myself in the right way because of the burnout. And because I haven't been prioritizing myself, I've let all my self-care fall to the wayside. I've let so much of my personality fall to the wayside. They say that growing up, you're either a living room kid or a bedroom kid. And what kind of kid you are defines who you'll be. I was a bedroom kid. Growing up, I was in my room. Luckily, a lot of the time growing up, I had Casey with me, or I had my sisters with me. But Casey was also a bedroom kid. We hung out in our bedrooms. That's what we did. Because of that, I learned how to hide my personality, if that makes sense. It was very much a children should be seen and not heard type of vibe. but only seen when, you know, the parents want you to be seen, because that's how it is. And I feel like I unlearned that for a while. I was very much like, okay, I'll let my personality show. I'll be seen and heard whenever I want to be seen. But I feel like now I'm going back into that. Now that I'm becoming a living room adult instead of a bedroom adult, my personality of a bedroom child is coming back out, which is so strange when you actually think about it. They say that healing is messy. And I was talking to one of my really good friends the other day about how we are both learning how to reparent ourselves. Me and this friend didn't come from the healthiest of backgrounds. And we have a lot of similarities in our backgrounds. And we're both learning how to be functioning adults now with ADHD that wasn't diagnosed as kids, with reparenting ourselves from things that we should have learned as kids but didn't. We're on healing journeys, and thank God I have friends that are going through the same journeys that I am, so I have people that I can bounce things off of. That friend actually brought up a really good point to me the other day. She yelled at me jokingly. We jokingly yell at each other. We'll get into fights all the time, but joking fights. And then we'll end them with love you. The other day, she was having a very stressful day, so I said to her, like, oh, do you want to borrow my vape? She immediately goes, please don't say that first when I come to find you, because I don't want you to think that that's the only reason that I'm your friend, is to borrow things from you. And that really hit hard, because for so long I was that friend that felt like people only kept me around because of what I could do for them. I still try to be the people pleaser. If anyone needs something, let me offer it for them. I try to be that person. And I need to unlearn that, because my people pleaser tendencies are definitely part of my fight or flight. But this friend was calling me out for that, being like, this is not why I'm your friend. I don't only want to find you for your vape. Like, I'm your friend. Please don't ever think I'm only friends with you to borrow things from you. I needed that call out. I really did. It's hard to explain. I just haven't been me. I've been a dimmed version of me. And while I'm healing and I'm becoming a new person, I feel like I just don't know who I am anymore. I want to be the girl that's not afraid to show my personality. The girl that if I'm out with my friends having a great time, I'm not afraid to laugh loudly. Because, oh, someone might look at me and I might draw attention to us. I want to be the girl that if I'm living my best life in the car listening to a song, I can sing along and put on a full performance. Life is short, and people need to just enjoy things. And I miss being the person that did. When I worked at the shoe store, me and one of my coworkers, when a song that we liked would come on, we would just start dancing in the middle of the store. We would have a great time and just dance in the middle of the store. And I'm not that person anymore, and I miss that person. I don't know. This is all a big ramble. I don't script these things. I just sit down and I have a real chat with y'all about whatever's going on. And this is sort of what I realized, is that I have dimmed my personality so much during the healing process. And I think I'm ready for the real me to come back out. I think I'm ready for me to be loud and having fun and enjoying my life again. Not that I haven't been enjoying my life lately, but I've just been so burnt out. I really can't enjoy anything. I genuinely think it's time for me to prioritize myself again. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. My fiance is working from home in the kitchen right now, which is why I'm in my office. I'm just burnt out and trying to remember who I am. I just need a full reset, it feels like. And I need to remember who I am during that reset. That's what it all comes down to, is remembering who I am. Because it feels like she's a completely different person. Also, I do want to say huge shout out to a specific handful of friends that do bring out the real me all the time. Jenny, Audrey, Ricky, Kelsey, Casey, Julie. When I'm with y'all, like, that side of my personality still comes out. Like, y'all are the ones where I can be myself with you. I need to get from Taylor Swift in All Too Well, I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. I need to get from that to Taylor Swift Bejeweled. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the point where best believe I'm still bejeweled. Alright, I'm going to go and make myself something to eat, because I haven't eaten yet today. and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm still not feeling great. I'm really positive that I have a sinus infection starting. I've been taking Mucinex every day to try to fight off this sinus infection before it gets bad, hence why I'm not as sick as I've been in previous vlogmases. Knock on wood. But I really don't feel good. I really think that I am getting a sinus infection. So I'm going to go and eat and then take it easy. I know that my fiance said that Heretic is online, the Hugh Grant movie, and I've really been wanting to watch that. So I think we're going to watch Heretic tonight. I guess I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Let's do something that's crazy. Let's do something we've never done. Let's do something amazing. Let's do something we really want. 'Cause I don't care what we do, as long as it's new to us. In the mood for something dangerous.